We got a great announcement going on here, and I'm excited. You know, when we talk about the 21st century and we talk about the tools that we can use to go forward, you know, kids are engaged. This is what kids are doing today, right here. You know, and even our age group. I'm not going to tell you how old I am. But you know, everyone sits here. We're in the 21st century. It's Twitter, it's LinkedIn, it's, you know, Vine. It's all these great tools to interact, right? So in Albany County, one of the things we've looked at, our unemployment in the capital region as of today is over 5%. You go back to 2010, you know, we were at a high of over almost 7% because we're coming out of this great recession. We're still coming out of it. But we have to engage the next generation of people here in the county and say, well, how do we best fit for their jobs? How do you go out and look? We have over 18,000 jobs available here in the capital region. But how do you know that? When I've talked to people going out seeking jobs, the hardest thing is that they could go drop off 50 resumes and they go, I didn't get a phone call back. I spent my whole day going to this office, that office. So I'm excited to sit here and to announce that Tweet My Jobs is going to make it that much easier. We have an app that you can download to your phone, and the thing I love about it is I can show everybody it. It's hard to see from the audience, but it has a street view. And the cool thing is you can hit the street view, and here I am, and it shows the street behind me, but it will pop up what's available around the corner. So as you're walking down the street and you're just looking at it, Starbucks is hiring. We have 2 jobs here in the county. It pops right up on your phone. You hit the icon, it tells you what type of job it is, and you can say, hey, that fits me. But the good thing about this is you can put your resume into the system, you can say what kind of job you're looking for, and it will give you the jobs in your current location. And if you don't like the street view, you can just hit list view, and it lists all the jobs. It's going to lock right into me, and it says Assistant County Attorney, Deputy Commissioner, Shift Supervisors at Starbucks. And then you can stroll over and see if that meets what you're doing. It makes it more efficient and effective to find that job that matches you. The unemployment rate, we need to engage. And one of the things I'm hearing, it's all about partnerships, and that's what I'm excited about. Because I have Schenectady County Community College, Emma Teague with me, Mike Mayland of Mr. Sub, Sharon DeFeast from ShopRite, and Brendan of Treat My Jobs, that's here, and he's going to talk a little bit more about it. And my partners from the legislature, I have Norman Chapman and Bruce Hidley, our county clerk, that's here also. And these are the exciting things too. We got Mark Egan's here, and I want to thank you for being here in the chambers, and everyone that's here. It's working in a partnership to make things happen in a reality. And with the partnership that I announced, and they're going to talk about it, it's staggering when you look at the unemployment rate, but you also look at Gulf War era veterans. And they're going to talk about this a little bit more than me. But Brad, I'm going to steal a little bit of your thunder. Being a veteran myself, serving over 20 years, the unemployment rate's 10.9%. But what's even more staggering is the African American Hispanic Americans. That's 12 to 13% in the capital region of unemployment. And if you look at youth between the age of 16 and 24, it's over 18%. 18%. And that app lists all these stores that you can get hourly. If you're looking for hourly, salary, you know, there's no excuse to sit there. So I can assure you, I'm going to find my 18-year-old daughter a job now that she can walk down the street and say, hey, I don't want to hear that you applied at different places, because here you go. Here's thousands of them at your fingertips. That's what makes this excitement. It's about trying to engage that generation, but also help people find jobs quicker. And Tweet My Jobs is going to do that. So I want to say it's an honor to be a partnership in this. Also, Chairman Sean Morris couldn't be here today. The legislature partnered with us on this. Gary Demolowitz from the IDA, because we'll talk about how we're going to pay for this and all that good stuff in a minute.
Good morning. My name is Brendan Cotter, and I'm the president of Tweet My Jobs. And I just want to take a moment and thank the county exec for your leadership. And probably sometimes more importantly, the whole team you have, county exec, has been phenomenal through this process. And I am very excited. My team, Bo Kemp over here, Keith Cernick over here, very excited to talk about what we do. We are an organization that focuses on the easiest way for a job seeker and an employer to connect, sort of like the Match.com of the jobs world. And we use the mobile platform, as county exec said, and I was at dinner last night with Keith Cernick, and we looked around, and how many people, and I'm sure it's today, you have your mobile phone either in your lap or in your hand, you're using it, or it's in close proximity. And how can you leverage this along with what we call your social media footprint and leverage those connections in a virtual setting to give you the best chance of being prepared and understanding your job opportunity and your next connectivity. We've had the pleasure of working with a lot of different leaders across this country. We've had the pleasure of working with a lot of leaders across the Caribbean and South America that all share the same fundamental challenge. How do they, as leaders, use technology like the mobile platform and social media to help constituents and businesses from small to large to connect in a faster manner? So we're excited to be working with Albany County and look forward to continued success and opportunities for everyone looking for a job. Thank you.
You know, before I bring up our next speaker, I do want to thank, it is in partnerships and working with people. And some of our partners in the businesses in the community are in the audience. And I do want to also thank Albany County Regional Chambers, Guilderland Chambers, Albany County Convention and Visitors Bureau, Marriott Hotels, BBL Hospitality, Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Latham, and the Albany Times Union Center. And one of our largest employers in the area, ShopRite, with 3 stores in Albany County, is on board. Sharon DeFries is ShopRite's Human Resource Specialist.
Good morning, everyone. I think something that County Executive Dan McCoy focused a lot on is the partnerships in the region. On behalf of ShopRite Supermarkets, I'm delighted to say that we are a partner in the launch of Tweet My Jobs. This is a great thing for a local business such as ours to come to the area and provide almost 900 jobs in the capital region. It's a great way for ShopRite to communicate their needs out into the community in a real-time basis. So it sort of takes away the middleman. The people of the Albany County community now look at the website, and ShopRite is able to review their resumes immediately. So since ShopRite has come to the area, County Executive Dan McCoy has opened us with open arms, and this is just another way that he is bringing opportunity to the people of Albany County. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Michael Malin. I'm the Director of Marketing for Mr. Sub. And first of all, I'd like to thank Albany County Executive Dan McCoy for inviting Mr. Sub here to say a few words. Mr. Sub is a locally owned and operating business, and for over 35 years we've faced a lot of challenges. Sometimes these challenges has been because of the government. Today I'm pleased to say that the government is part of the solution and not part of the problem. People matter. Jobs matter. They get that. This program, Tweet My Jobs, helps us to reach those people that are hard to reach. And Mr. Sub needs those people to continue to give great customer service. Smartphones and connectivity is part of the new lifestyle. This program acknowledges that lifestyle and helps us reach them. Plus, it's easy. One post on Tweet My Jobs website, and you reach people via Twitter, by the phone app, by Facebook Connected, by AlbanyCountyJobs.com, and a lot of jobs aggregator. And with this tool, Mr. Sub will continue to be able to attract quality employees that we can continue to offer food that you could feel good about eating. Thank you.
Also with us, because I don't want to leave anyone out, Bryan and Stratton College, Empire State College, and also a great partner of mine, Schenectady Community College, which, as everyone knows, January we launched the new community college down here on our second floor and in this county building, 112. But Emma, the Human Resource Director, is here to talk about how it's going to interact with the college.
So Tweet My Jobs, when I looked at that and I saw what does this mean for higher education, what does this mean for the college? A lot of times when we're looking at college students, we're looking at preparing them to become employable. I think that this is a great avenue because in the 21st century, we see students that walk the halls every day at every university, and the one thing that they have on their possession or on their person is their cell phone. And so I had the opportunity to test this with a few students on last night when we went live with Tweet My Jobs, and I started looking at the revolution of bringing and maintaining and keeping talent in our schools or in our community from our universities and colleges, also bridging bridging the gap with education, allowing them to not just become employable, but to find jobs, as Executive County McCoy said, his daughter, to look for jobs while they also go to school. I think that's a win-win. In the 21st century, social media is the 90% way that our students, our young people communicate. They carry their cell phones. So higher ed, we're pouring into their education, but we're also seeing an opportunity for them to come back and pour back into our community and bridge that gap. I see a collaborative effort in this event and allowing our students to just become employable. Let's maintain them, keep them in the capital region, if you will, and also enlighten them to just bridge the gap with social media and looking for employment. So thank you so much to County Executive McCoy. We appreciate you, and we're glad to be a part of this movement. Thank you.
I just want to say this is impossible without partnerships again, and it's been a theme for 2 years for me to keep saying that, but this is how you get things done, and if we can help to take that unemployment rate and put people on a track of finding a job, it's well worth every effort. And now that we have technology to meet that demand, I'm hoping here in the capital region you're going to see our numbers go any lower. But before we show you how it's done, there's 2 ways of doing it. You can, if you have an iPhone, you can just download tweetmyjobs.com, and if you don't have an iPhone, and we address that issue too, you can go to a website, any website, and you can put in there albanytweetmyjobs.com, and that will bring you to the same technology that they have on their iPhone 4s. So we made sure we cover it both ways. You can also go to the Albany County website, and it's on there too. There'll be a link to bring you to Tweet My Jobs. But I also want to say this is about the unemployment rate and finding people that can get jobs. And it bothers me a lot to see that the African American community is 12 to 13% unemployed, and the youth 16 to 18, 24, when you have all these great opportunities for kids to find part-time jobs and get money for just not high school but for college.